Snow leopards are one of the world's most elusive cats, which are nicknamed as ghosts of the mountains, and they live in the world's highest ranges. Snow leopards inhabit the highest altitude documented of any cat. Their habitat include mountain ranges across Central Asia, with altitude up to 20,000 feet. The fur of a snow leopard is whitish to gray with black spots on the head and neck, but larger roses on its back and a bushy tail. Its eyes are pale green or gray in color. Their nasal cavities are large, and due to their adaptation to high altitudes, they have thick fur with hair lengthening up to 12 centimeters. Snow leopard show several adaptation traits for living the high altitude, with extreme cold and little available oxygen. Its small rounded ears minimize the loss of heat. Its broad paws helps it to balance in rocky mountains. Their tail is long, which is approximately 90% length of the snow leopard's original size, which work as a device of balance for them. Their tails are thick, and because of fat stored in them, and it is covered in thick fur, which helps them to use their tail as blankets, which keep them warm during winters. The leopards also have adapted to high altitude. The air oxygen level is low on high altitudes, so large chest cavities of leopards increases the volume of air breathed in by them, and they have a smaller and more red blood cells compared to any other cats, which help to absorb maximum oxygen. They are found in Afghanistan, Pakistan, and China.
The snow leopard is a carnivore and actively hunts its prey. It is an opportunistic hunter and even eats carrion. Its preferred prey are Himalayan blue sheep, or its mostly proper known as markhor. It also prey on domestic livestock like cow, goats, etc. The diet of the snow leopards vary across its range and with the time of the years, and it also depend upon the prey availability. Snow leopards prefer to ambush their prey from the above. They use the rocky terrain or areas to camouflage their body from their prey. They actively pursue their prey down the mountains. They usually kill with a bite to the neck and drag their prey to safe location before killing itself. The snow leopards live for 15 to 18 years in the wild. Their cubs on their birth are blind and helpless, though they are covered in thick coat of fur which protected them from the ice cold winds. Their eyes are open around. After almost 7 days, they are able to walk after 5 years, and they leave their den when they are around 2 to 3 months, but remain with their mother until they become independent after 18 to 22 months. Once the independent, they scatter over considerable distances.
Snow leopards are vulnerable to extinction. By estimate, there could be fewer than 80,000 white snow leopards. Climate change might affect their habitat, reducing the big cat's range, and food services increase. Ranching and herding are the cause decline in the wild prey and conflict between snow leopards and human as developed when wild prey is scarce. Snow leopards prey on domestic livestock. This causes herds and shepherds to lose income, and some they kill the cat in retaliation. Snow leopards are extremely beautiful species, truly the work of nature's art. Being not able to save them is very sad. We must now all unite with the feeling of empathy and love to provide protection to snow leopards and conserve their species. Without snow leopards, the ecological balance would be disrupted. For example, behavior populations would increase, resulting in changes to the vegetation, also affecting other wildlife that live in these areas. The same landscape also provides food and other important resources for the many people who live there, including medicine and wood for shelter, heat and fuel. So by protecting the snow leopard, we are benefiting the whole natural environment in these areas and the people who rely on it.
Peacock spider, or commonly known as the Gooty, Sapphire, Ornamental, which is a tree spider. It was discovered by Pocock in 1899. They originate from India, found in Andhra Pradesh Reserve Forest and Sri Lanka. It was originally discovered in central southern India in the railway yard at a town called Gooty, so was commonly called the Gooty tarantula. It was rediscovered after 102 years in 2001 in the forest between Nandial and Gidalur. It is now known by several other common names including sapphire ornamental tree spider, Gooty sapphire tarantula, parachute spider, peacock tarantula. Gooty sapphire tarantula has similar intricate geometric body coloration as any other Poecilethera species, but it is the only species in the genus to be covered in blue hair. While it is young, Gooty sapphire tarantula is less chromatic. The coloring turns to blue as it matures. This blue is much less significant in the mature males. Males also have more slender bodies and their legs are longer. The definite trait of mature male are the revelation of emboli at the end of their pedipalps following their mature molts. Females typically live for 11 to 12 years, or in the rare instances, for up to 15 years. Males live for 3 to 4 years only. The peacock tarantula mostly eats insects such as crickets, moths, and sometimes larger prey like rodents. Tarantulas are known to have large appetite, but it can be controlled. As they are young, they can be fed as much as 2 crickets or any other insect per week. Once they turn adult, it should be replaced to 1 per week. Like any other tarantulas out there, it pounces on their prey from behind to inject the victim with its venom. After subduing the prey, the tarantula makes a web mat around its prey for easy consumption. The Gooty sapphire tarantula is in trouble of going extinct. The International Union has discovered this for the conservation of nature. They say the decline in the population of this species purely due to the destruction of their habitats. There is rapid degradation of the habitat of peacock tarantulas. The causes are due to excessive water logging and firewood harvesting. There is no record of actual population size of these tarantulas, but with evidence of several small natural range and habitat threats, then there is sure to be a decline in their population. Gooty sapphire tarantula is classified as critically endangered by International Union of Conservation of Nature, also pronounced as IUCN, due to its occurrence in a single small area in which habitat is rapidly degrading due to logging and firewood harvesting. Another threat identified by IUCN assessors is specimen collection for the pet trade. These programs are being driven by various organizations around the world in relation to the snow leopards conservation. The work ranges from large scale to small scale. Snow Leopard Foundation in Pakistan are working to conserve the snow leopard species in the mountainous regions of Pakistan. They are educating the people of the region about the snow leopard and its needs of the food. By this, they are making an environment which can support the coexistence of human and snow leopards. The small scale works includes the educational programs and the documentaries made by students such as ourselves at FAST, which is contributing to the conservation of snow leopards greatly. To inclusively uh, find a solution to this whole scenario of extinction of snow leopards, we must first stop the killing of snow leopards by law. Further, we must make the infrastructure development sustainable at the mountainous regions, which is destroying the habitats of snow leopards. So, by doing these things, we will be contributing greatly in the cause of conserving the snow leopards. Gooty sapphire ornamental is one of the rarest species of tarantula in the world. Since they are only found in the specific region of the world, people often find it interesting to put them as pets. Lucrative tradesmen find it as an opportunity and would catch these specific species and would sell it off to these people. This is only contributing to the further extinction of these tarantulas. We must stop this lucrative trade in order to conserve this species. We must also contribute to make a sanctuary for these species specifically in order to further conserve it.
We from FAST hope that our future generation would be able to see many more snow leopards and such unique species like Gooty tarantulas in the future. Thank you.